Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your October 2025 reading. My name is Chantell and I'm so excited to do your energy update for October. So let's see what's on the cards for you. Now, unfortunately, my camera doesn't reach. As you can see, you can't see my cards. So I'm going to turn the screen down so you get to watch me shuffle and see what comes out for you. But we're going to do a spread. We're going to use some oracle cards to get a general theme for your month of October, and then we're also going to get some tarot and get the messages from the major and minor arcana for you. So with your permission, Capricorn, I would like to open myself to receive messages here from guides, guardians and angels for this collective, and see what comes through for you. Alrighty, so spirit guides and angels, what messages do you have for Capricorn for the month of October 2025? Let's see what's coming through for you. Alright, so we're going to start with the Nature's Whisper Oracle. So here we're going to get your general message and theme, okay, for the month ahead. So Capricorn, what messages does Capricorn need to know? Alrighty. What messages does Capricorn need for October? I'm really getting an energy of grounding coming through already for you, Capricorn. Some messages around you really, they're using a really funny analogy, so to speak. Really dig your heels into the ground there, like, you know, the goat that you are. So they really want you to focus on grounding. We've got 3 oracles here. We've got Seek Beauty, we've got Clearing Out the Old, and then we also have Inner Truths. Okay, I really feel like this is a time for introspection for you and grounding. We are also in Virgo season, so there is a little bit here around organizing your home. So that's what this clearing out the old is. There's something about your home. There could be gifts, there could be energies, there could be things tied to relationships or people from the past that you might need to clear out of your home. Capricorn, October is all about cleansing your energy. We also have Seeking Beauty and Inner Truths, and I'm getting some very strong, clear messages about you seeing your own beauty. First card out from the tarot, we do have the 8 of Cups. So I'll get all the tarot and then I'll turn the screen back up so we can see each other. Let me just get your messages. Your cards first, Capricorn. But this is really, the Seeking Beauty card over here is really sharing insights on you finding your own inner beauty. Okay, it's about you reminding yourself of your strengths, Capricorn, and what makes you beautiful. Okay, ooh, your money's looking good, Capricorn. Money's looking good in October. All right, we've got some very, very clear, strong messages here for you, Capricorn. Any final messages, Spirit? A couple more cards. Ooh, okay, 2 of Cups. So far, we've got the 2 of Cups, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, really beautiful energy. We've got the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Okay, see if there's any more messages before we get into the reading. Okay, one more, Spirit. What's the outcome for October, please? What is the final outcome for this month of October for Capricorn? All right, beautiful. And we have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. All right, Capricorn, there you are. Welcome back. All right, so we've got your cards here. Now, what I'm really getting, Capricorn, with your oracle messages, okay, a really big energy around you needing to clear and declutter your home, specifically of old actual items. Okay, so this is items that are energetically connected to your past. Okay, so if there has been a relationship or a friendship or a job or something that hasn't worked out for you, or you might have received a gift from someone that, you know, maybe their intentions weren't pure or something like that, they want you to clear out objects within the home that are energetically connected to people or situations in the past that were not great. Okay, there might be some energetic, what do they call it? I don't know, when there's like, you know, rubble left behind after something's, you know, exploded. So they want you to clear that out, okay? And there's really a theme here for you in October, Capricorn, about refinding what makes you beautiful, okay? Seeking the beauty within yourself. I feel like you're really good at seeing the beauty in others. You're really there to help mirror that for other people. I feel like you're really great at showing others what their gifts are, what their strengths are, lifting others up. This month, Capricorn, your guides really want you to focus on what makes you beautiful and doing that for yourself, okay? So really going inside and being the mirror that you need to find all of the strengths that you have and all the beauty that you have, and reflecting that back to yourself, because there's some truths there that there's some illusions there. I feel like someone has said something, or in recent months there's been some comments made that you might have taken to heart, or that you might still be ruminating on here around something, maybe a flaw or something like that, that you have perceived, that you've taken and you've gotten really hard on yourself about, okay? Some sort of form of rejection, or you've perceived some sort of rejection, but it is an illusion. And so your guides really want you to focus on strengthening your focus on your strengths again. Because we need you, Capricorn. We need you in your power, okay? Because when I get into the tarot next, you're going to know why. All right, darling? So that's your general messages for October, okay? That is your general energy, is needing to find your beauty within. Now, when we come over here to the tarot, the very first card that came out was the Eight of Cups, okay? This is about you actually emotionally walking away from a situation that no longer serves you. Okay, something that you have emotionally invested in. This might not be easy for you to walk away from, whatever this is, but then you will be walking away from something in the month of October, okay, Capricorn? That's a very clear message coming through. It's not going to be easy, okay? It's not going to be easy because there is a lot of emotional investment that has gone into this situation, whether it's a job, a relationship, a friendship, something to do with family, a financial investment. Okay, there's just some sort of investment that you were emotionally connected to or emotionally attached to that is going to require you to withdraw and walk away, because it is an 8, and right directly underneath it we have a 9. Okay, so in tarot, 8s, you know, the journey goes from 1 to 10, and if this is your 8, then you're shifting into the 9, and the 9 energy is the Pentacle. So this is something about your independence, okay? Something about your independence, something about your money, okay, something about your success, something about you enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying the life that you've created for yourself, all your hard work, all your efforts. Okay, Capricorn, there's something about you needing to emotionally detach from something in order to step into this energy of abundance that's coming forward. The Nine of Pentacles is a really beautiful energy, and this really speaks to your independence as someone who is self-sufficient. Okay, so there is an energy of self-sufficiency coming through in October. This could be financial independence. This could be this is definitely something that you've worked for, okay? This is someone self-made. This is not like an inheritance or money just given to you. This is about you receiving the fruits of your labor, your hard-earned work, okay? This is about you really enjoying the luxuries of what you've created in your life and the work that you've done on yourself, because there are some new opportunities coming in here. We have the Page of Pentacles coming out, so this is about you learning a new skill or upskilling or developing something new that's connected to your money, connected to your long-term stability. So they really want you to focus your energy on your future now, okay? There's some sort of long-term energy coming through here. So you might be upskilling in the month of November, Capricorn. We also have the Two of Cups that has come out here, okay? And this is really highlighting a reciprocal relationship coming in October. Whether this is business partnership, whether this is a new friendship, whether this is a work colleague, whether this is, you know, a new lover. This is going to be something that's very reciprocal, okay? Two of Cups. Something very reciprocal, something that's emotionally balanced, it's give and take. It's not going to feel like the scales are tipped, or no one's going to feel depleted emotionally. This is the same level of commitment, emotional reciprocity. Okay, so there's a very significant connection coming for you in October. And I do sense that that is why they're asking you to walk away from something here, to make space for that. The Eight of Cups, you know, once we kind of release attachments from something, which again ties in with clearing out the old here. They're really, really preparing you right now to have some sort of significant connection coming into your life that's going to feel very reciprocal, very balanced, and very harmonious. We also have the Page of Swords as your outcome, okay? The Five of Swords did come out just before that when I asked for a final message. So let's get into what these two talk about here. The Five of Swords really highlights communication, okay? This really talks about communication that is not super helpful toward what you're trying to achieve. So they are highlighting your need for some sort of healing within your throat chakra, some sort of healing within your communication. This could even just be potentially even conflicts that you've experienced or ways in which you're communicating, but they want you to really fine tune how you're communicating. They want you to focus on empathy. They want you to focus on listening. They want you to focus on hearing the other side of the story. They really want you to focus on putting yourself in other people's position, because this card really does talk about, it can also talk about self-sabotage, but it really, to me, talks a lot about winning at all cost, wanting to just win and focusing on winning. So especially when it comes to communication, if you've noticed any themes in your life where there might potentially be situations repeating or cycles showing up in your life where communication hasn't really when I say this is the card of self-sabotage, it's because sometimes even though we might be right, we may still be alone, right? So this kind of reminds me of that saying, you might have won the battle, but have you won the war? And so there might be something highlighting here in your communication around, is there a need to be right, or is there a need to be connected? So they want you to focus on your need to be connected, because I do sense with some of the energy showing up here that there might be a little bit of isolation showing up here. And in order for you to be more connected, they want you to reach out and use your communication skills, because they're saying that you do have them. Okay, this isn't something that needs to be developed. You've already got this beautiful ability to have empathetic communication. They just want you to focus on that for the month of October, so that you are remaining connected instead of feeling isolated. And finally, we have your outcome for the month of October here, Capricorn. And the Page of Swords is showing up, which is really showing me that there's a level of your comfort zone that you have been too nervous to step outside of. And, this actually could even be something about you speaking your truth as well, which could be the Five of Swords energy. There's something about you being fearful on either stepping out of your comfort zone or stepping into a new area, and specifically to do with the communication. Communication is really showing up here. There's some fear around communication showing up for you. So they really want you to focus on developing that in terms of stepping out of your comfort zone, okay? So even though you have the ability, they're saying you don't need to develop anything new when it comes to your ability to communicate, they're saying that there is something maybe you can try that hasn't been done before. So there might be development in that area for you this month. And it is the early stages, but they want you to trust and have faith that you have what it takes and you are being guided to step out of your comfort zone when it comes to communication. So this could also be work related. This could be public speaking. This could be putting yourself out there online. This could be having difficult conversations that you have been too nervous to have out of fear of rejection or disconnection. But they're really highlighting that your communication is going to take an up level this month and actually have you more connected than you might realize. So vulnerability is a big thing coming through. They want you to be vulnerable with your communication and speak from the heart. Okay, that looks like that's everything. I just cut the deck. Wow. Okay, I just cut the deck to see if there's any final messages, and look what I cut the deck to. It is the Empress. And look who was on the bottom at the start of the reading. I said the Emperor was on the bottom. So there you go, the Emperor and the Empress as your final two cards of this reading. I cannot believe that. That is some pretty serious energy. Whatever this connection is coming in, this could be a potential business, empire, energy, partnership. This could be a romantic relationship. This could be a very long-term connection with two people that are offering the same thing, which matches up with the Two of Cups energy. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress out, divine masculine, divine feminine, power couple energy, empire running energy. So Capricorn, it looks like you are being prepared for some sort of up level in your life. So they want you to really focus on communication. They want you to really focus on grounding, clearing out the past, emotionally detaching, and getting ready to really start celebrating yourself so that you can step into that Empress energy. All right, my darling, I hope you have the most fabulous October. Please leave a comment and let me know how you resonated with this reading. I absolutely love hearing from you, and make sure you subscribe so that you get updated. I'm going to be offering monthly readings from now until the end of the year to support you through the chaos of the world right now, and I'm here for you guys, and I just want you to know that I'm going to be uploading readings for you every month for your October updates, October, November, December, until the end of the year. So stay tuned. We're going to get through this year. We're going to smash it. We're going to manifest awesome stuff. So just make sure you subscribe. It is free and you will be notified. You'll get a little notification when I post your next reading. Have a beautiful rest of your month, and I'll see you soon.